Do you sometimes feel like you have one foot on the gas and the other foot on the brakes? Have you felt that you are applying a lot of pressure and not seeing much result? This is due to the fact that you may be subconsciously self-sabotaging. The biggest problem with self-sabotage, or the tricky thing about it, is, listen up, most people aren't even aware they are doing it. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 ways that you can recognize and know if you're self-sabotaging and what to do about it. If you're new to this channel, take a second and introduce yourself in the comment section and let us know where you're chiming in from. And if you're returning, welcome. Now let's go ahead and get right into point number 1. One of the top signs to know if you're self-sabotaging is over planning. Are you constantly getting ready to get ready to get ready? If you are, guess what? Over planning is a sexy excuse for, guess what that is? Procrastination. I used to be like that. I used to plan and plan and plan and plan and plan. If I had to shoot a video, I'll be planning for this video days and days and days before, and then end up not doing it. Over planning gives you the illusion that you're actually busy doing things, but there's no actual progress being made. So what do you do about that? You get in the game and adjust as you go. A mentor of mine once told me, correct and adjust as you go along. Second way to know that you are self-sabotaging yourself is if you are constantly missing out or losing great opportunities. It shows up in different ways, usually due to fear. I'll tell you a story. When I got on Clubhouse initially, I remember that I got into this room and pulled me up on the stage. And as I looked at the stage and looked at the bios, which I probably shouldn't have done, looked at the bios of all the people on the stage, I got afraid. What do I gotta say in the midst of all these great minds? These are like great minds, great leaders in personal development, mindset game. And so when I was pulled up on the stage and the mic was given to me, I pretended that I was busy. And I missed out of the great opportunity to share my wisdom, my knowledge with the world. Guess what that was about? Was I busy? Yes. Could I have made the time to speak? Yes. I didn't. I used a temporary excuse to get out of a great opportunity for me to have shared, for me to have been a blessing. I missed out on that. That's the second way to know that you're self-sabotaging yourself. So this leads me to a question for you. Do you want a life of comfort, a life of ease, or do you want a life of impact? That's the question that you should constantly be asking yourself when you find yourself doing that. Because guess what? Successful people feel these things all the time, but they still go ahead and take action. And this leads me to my third point. Do you hesitate or take such a long time making easy decisions? Do you find yourself hesitating over simple decisions that you have to make? This is due to that survival brain kicking it sometimes and trying to keep you safe. Yes. So rather than saying yes to the deal, you delay and try to make your mind. You delay, find yourself doing every other thing except making that decision that you need. And here's a quick fix for that. I invite you at those moments that you're getting distracted by everything other than the decision that you need to make, is to ask yourself the question, do I want a life of distraction or do I want a life of results? Then proceed with the answer, which I am sure every single one of us watching this video today will choose a life of results. So you go ahead and pick one decision, because it's not about making the right decisions, which is lovely if we do all the time, but it's about making the best decision that you can at the time with the information that you have. The fourth way that you can know is that you are not as successful as you know you should be. You know yourself, you know your life, you know what you can produce. And when you look at your life in different areas, in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, you see that is kind of average. Like, you know your capability, you know what you're capable of doing, but you seem to see yourself producing less than your ability. In New York, I was the other day and I saw this sign on the road that said, all in. Are you all in on your goals, your dreams, your desires? Because every one of us, deep inside, we know our capabilities. So what do you do about that? Take a leap of faith. Just do. You know what it is that you need to do to get yourself to the next level. I was in a class the other day and I asked a simple question. I said, how many of us know what we should do right now to move ourselves from point, if you were 0.5, from 5 to 6, how many people? Everybody in that class raised up their hands. So the second question was, how many of us on this line knew what to do to take ourselves to the next level, woke up this morning and did just that? Very few hands went up. So usually that is a great sign for you to know that you may be self-sabotaging yourself subconsciously. And that leads us to the last and final point, imposter syndrome. You sometimes feel that you're not good enough. You feel like, I don't think I deserve this. I'm not worthy of this. I'm not good enough to do this. I will soon be discovered. They will soon find out that I'm not all cracked out to be all that I appear to be. And you are going through something new, something uncomfortable. It's normal for you to feel, you might be so phenomenal and so great in one area and you're trying your hand at a different area and you suddenly start feeling you that is a G, a master in one area, start feeling uncertain. And that is because you are stepping out of your comfort zone. So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. I invite you to think about it this way. Ask yourself this question: who must I be today? And when you ask yourself that question, imagine yourself as the person who has already accomplished all that you are desiring to do today. What kind of person is that? How does this person show up? Is this person confident? Is this person not confident? Is this person sure? Is this person unsure? How does this person dress? How does this person walk into the room? How does this person carry themselves? What is the air, the energy about this person? And guess what? That's who you are. That is who you are. That is the person that you should be every single day. Now, which of these points resonated with you? I'd like you to type it in the comments and let me know which of these points resonated with you today. If you enjoyed this video, I'd like you to thumbs up, subscribe, invite someone to this channel. Thank you for sharing this space with me. I am committed to bringing you quality content 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. See you on the next video. Subscribe.